Joining us now, Wajid Shamsul Hasan. He is the High Commissioner in London for the government of Pakistan. Surya Gangadharan, Foreign Affairs Editor, also with us. First, you, Shamsul Hasan ji, there in London. Give us a sense. There seems to be a feeling in this country that Pakistan is now building a war hysteria. Your response, sir?
Yeah, it's just pot calling the kettle black. You know, you start building the war hysteria. We start with war-mongering slogans, demonstrations. Your entire media had been publishing stories that Indian Air Force is well poised to attack Pakistan. They identified the areas where it will strike. All these, deadlines have been given to Pakistan by the Indian media, 26th of December to 27th of Jan. So all these are, you are building a hysteria, not Pakistan. Pakistan has been playing very cool. It's not being drawn into any sort of controversy or any sort of, tit for tat. It has been playing measured steps it has taken so far. It has not responded to India's diplomatic coercion that it is applying and the cyber it is indulging in. As a matter of fact, Pakistan has been responding to it very, sensibly, telling Indians,
so what is that?
Let's start
something. Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. What is sensible about a country yesterday claiming in the Lahore blast that an Indian is involved? Isn't this ridiculous tit-by-tat retaliatory policy? Doesn't that trouble you? That isn't it better that Pakistan simply...
no, it's not. It's not tit for tat. They have arrested Indian nationals. Mr. Shukla has been arrested. So again, we are investigating it. And so once the investigation is over, we will come out with the facts. Now, you can imagine what we are doing and what we have done so far has been very sensible, and we have been taking all possible measures to satisfy Indians. Now look at what the gentleman from Interpol, the chief of Interpol Director General, Mr. Noble, said in Islamabad. The Indians have failed to provide them any evidence of who was responsible for Mumbai blast.
Right. Wouldn't it be a good way by actually joining hands with India rather than rushing troops to the border at this point of time?
No. As a matter of fact, I must interrupt you. We have been offering India to join hands. We have offered them joint investigation. We have offered them joint commission to make inquiries about it. But India has not responded. As you said yourself, that India has not yet completed its investigation. Then how can India give us evidence if it has not committed investigation?
Why is Pakistan living in denial?
We have
so
not.
Why is your...
We have now. No, this is not denial. We have just stated the fact.
Shouldn't you? Isn't this the time?
Media, both sides is
1 year after Benazir's assassination by terrorists, isn't this the time where Pakistan
has not done
should
anything
say?
Of the sort so far. Tell you something. The way you are talking to me, is part of that hysteria build-up. You are so emotional and you are so not acting like a journalist. You should talk to me properly, in a cool sort of manner. Don't provoke me. I'm not going to get provoked by this sort of jingoistic language. I'm telling you this. I'm just stating the facts. I'm not deviating from facts. I've just stated to you. I've quoted Interpol's chief, what he said in Islamabad, that India has not provided any evidence. India has not provided any evidence about the Mumbai blast or the sole terrorist that they have supposed to have arrested. So what about these agencies, international agencies? So what have you got to say to them? Pakistan is carrying on a full-scale war against terrorism as no other country is doing. Pakistan has done more than its role in fighting terrorism. As a matter of fact, world, instead of supporting us, and the Americans or the Saudis or anybody, they have not said that Pakistan is involved in Mumbai thing. Although we are carrying on a war against terrorism, they don't recognize it. So that is, that's what India has been successful at. He has been using coercive diplomacy and cyber to isolate Pakistan, and it will not succeed. We must tell you that war is entrusted on us. We will not sit quiet. We will defend